So it is day 8 of Me Made May, and it's still jeans and t-shirt weather because I just hate getting my legs out when it's too cold on the school run. So I put Marnie on. But you know what? This is why I changed how I was making clothes for myself a couple of years ago. And I said I need to have more everyday wear, stuff that I can wear all the time and not just special occasion and just getting special fabric. Just wear fabric that you like all the time. And I love this Marnie top. I bought these earrings at the craft fair. I did a swap with one of the stall holders for fabric, and she did the earrings, and I knew that it just went perfectly with this top. So I have decided to wear this today. I've got a few Marnies. I don't think I'm done with them yet either. I've got a few viscose fabrics that I'd love to make up in them, and I think viscose is the perfect fabric for this particular pattern. I have done it in quilting cotton before as a dress, and it was too boxy. I turned that into a short top, which I'll probably wear at some point this month as well. So I much prefer it as a top than a dress, but I will not make it in quilting cotton again. I would definitely stick to viscose. So yeah, day 8, and I'm finding this quite easy so far. But again, I've said it's so weather dependent, and we are expecting warmer weather towards the end of this week. So I'll have lots more options then. I think we're on day 9 of Me Made May, but today it is meant to be a little bit sunnier. So I have braved a dress with no tights on, although I start small with just a tiny bit of ankle showing. I just hate being cold, don't you? I don't feel like I talk about the weather all the time. I do apologise, but the first thing I do is look on the weather app to decide what to wear in the morning or the night before. Just the joys of British summertime, I suppose. I am wearing Lyra today. This is the same cotton viscose blend that I wore for the Eiffel top and the Wilder gown. Like I said, it's one of my favourite fabric bases, and this was the first time I'd sewn it up. It's just so dreamy to wear, and I cannot wait to get some more of it in stock later on this year. I do still have a little bit of this fabric left, and I also have this in like a purple and pink colourway. I think I'd have to drag it out if I was to get it out now, so I won't get it out just now. I'll see if I can add a picture. So yeah, this is actually the pattern I want to make with that seersucker, the red stripe. So this is the pattern, but the only difference, the thing I'm going to do is rather than a tie, I'm going to put some elastic in the waistband, and I'm going to try and make like a cutout here with the stripes and do some clever pattern placing to just give like a more of an illusion, like waistline illusion. And then maybe leave the sleeves out. That can go one way or the other, can't it? Sometimes I don't think it fits as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, I can add sleeves in if it doesn't look right. Yeah, it's motivated me now to get a more summery version of this dress out. Okay, so it's still the same day, but I am going out. It's my friend's 40th birthday today. Well, it's her party today, so I have had a costume change. Now, I don't think I wore this since I made it for the last occasion, which was a hen do back in June 2022. It's quilting cotton. It's a Lewis Irene one. I cannot remember the pattern, but I'll try and find the link and I will leave it on here. It's got pockets hidden in the pleats, which genius, so you don't know they're there. Because it's quilting cotton and it wasn't wide enough for the skirt, I have joined it, but I joined it in the centre again in the pleat, and because of the pattern as well, you cannot tell. And there is a slight like copper shimmer to this dress too, so it's a really nice one. It's a really good example again of quilting cotton and using it for things other than quilting, and even like nice going out dresses. So yeah, I am ready to party, although I need to take my Crocs off and work out what shoes I'm going to wear still. It is 10th of May today. I've had a really lazy day. I have very nearly forgotten to do a video blog today. I was just about to go to bed and realised that I hadn't said anything. So I'm very quickly going to say I've just had like a shop bought t-shirt on today, and my skirt that I made this last May, Me Made May last year. Just a 3-tiered, self-drafted. I've done like a short on how to make a similar skirt. If you're interested, I just use quilting cotton, and I do keep meaning to make another one. This one's got 3 tiers on. I think I might try it again with just 2 tiers. So yeah, this is my outfit today. Oh, the fabric was is Figo Fabrics. I think I still have some of it. Again, I love dressmaking with quilting cotton. There are such fun prints, and as soon as this fabric arrived, I just knew it would make a fantastic skirt. So it's day 11 of Me Made May. It's a Sunday and I've spent it all in the garden. So it was a good day for just shorts and a vest top. And this is my first brand new make of the month. It was a dead easy one. So it was this one that I put on my plan, which is McCalls M8256. And I did view A. I have done French seams. I used some like vintage binding for the inside, and then it ended up being too baggy around the armpit, so I've taken it in quite a bit, which kind of made the French seams irrelevant, and I have left like the seam because I didn't want it to look messy. I don't think it matters because it's quite baggy anyway. I'm trying to think. I lengthened it a bit. Didn't really do much else, to be honest. It was just 2 bits of fabric and some binding just gathered at the top. So it was a really nice, easy one. And I do love this fabric. I love the colour anyway. I love that the pattern's woven into it. And I managed to make this in 1 metre of fabric. So again, it's just nice to get just a dead easy and cheap everyday make. And I'll wear this all the time. So that is that one. I've actually done some other progress today. This is the skirt, well, it's the dress that I went to wear the other day and then didn't like it. So I've detached the top and the skirt. So I'm going to reattach the waistband onto the skirt and then maybe see about doing something with the top half as well. So I can wear it as 2 separate, and I think maybe that'll be more comfortable. I've also made progress on this Lyra. So I've got this fabric that I wanted to make into a Lyra, so I've got that pattern cut out as well. So I've made some really good progress today. I sat and did some unpicking in the garden and then sat on the cold floor to cut this pattern out. So when I get to sew, it'll be a different matter, but it feels like it's been a successful weekend for sewing. It's day 12 and it has definitely been shorts kind of weather today. So I am wearing my Crafty Lass Wild Dreams, I think the fabric collection was called. I think it must have been about 3 or 4 summers ago that I made these, and they come out every year. So I know it was a McCalls pattern. I will try and find out what the name of the pattern is and I'll put it on here for these shorts. I've made them about 4 times. I love them. They're a really good way of using some really fun quilting cotton as well. I love the Crafty Lass fabric, so I actually did a separate video about all her fabrics and everything I've made with them, and I have made quite a few pairs of shorts with her collections. So yeah, this is them. They've got pockets in the front. This tie is optional, it's just decorative, it doesn't actually do anything, so on some I've left it out. And the top is just a shop bought one, but I think the blue goes quite nicely with the butterflies. So this has been my day 12 make. Hi, today is day 13 of Me Made May. I did not make this top, but I did make these trousers. So I shared a video this week about fabric that I've got that I think would suit trousers and then patterns to match it. And I did talk about these. They're cloths, so they might look a bit like a skirt. The pattern is McCalls M7131. They are my holiday trousers, so they do not crease. This fabric is amazing for these. I am a massive fan of natural fibres, but there is a time and a place for polyester occasionally, and I think something like this is it. I haven't even finished the seams on these trousers because the fabric doesn't fray, and I've had them for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now, and they are as good as new. So yeah, I really love these trousers, and the more I look at this yellow fabric down here, the more that I want to make another pair of them. But that is not what I'm going to focus on today. I'm going to talk about this that I'm making. It is a Lyra, so I need to add the collar to it and obviously the skirt. I don't know if you remember, if you saw my first video of things that I want to make for Me Made May, and it was to recreate a dress that I have that's got this cut out on the side. So I've done the bodice as per the pattern, and then I've just made a notch the same distance height wise and to the side on the front and the back, and I've literally just put another bit of fabric but at a 90-degree angle. I should have taken a picture of how I did it, but I basically just put it right sides together and folded it back over, and then this was already, the pattern piece was cut out to the right size, so then I just trimmed it down so it was still the same size. So it was dead easy. And I have to say, I was trying to think of when I've used stripes before, and I don't think I've ever sewn with stripes. It's just not something that I usually go, actually I think I've got one pair of trousers in stripes, but really simple. Anyway, I'm having more fun playing with the angles and stuff, and I still haven't quite decided for the skirt whether to do the stripes going the opposite direction as well. So I might have a play around with on the mannequin tonight, and hopefully have a finished dress to show you tomorrow. It's day 14, and today I'm wearing a Mabel top with just regular jeans. This is a Lewis Irene quilting cotton. I thought it went really nicely with my new earrings. I've actually made 4 Mabels, I think. I've made 1 top and I've made 3 dresses, all various different quilting cottons and patterns for different occasions. And I love this pattern. I need to add this to my makes with some viscose or like floatier fabric in general, because I've done them all with quilting cotton, and although I do love them, I think I'm going to get a completely different feel and different look if I go for something a bit more floaty. So that is reminded me, getting this out today, that is on my to make list. I didn't manage to finish this last night, but I obviously finished it this morning. I am happy with it. It looks really nice on. I'm desperate to make my little boy a shirt to match, because I think, well, and my husband, I think it would make a really cute little boy shirt too. The only thing I'm annoyed with is the placement of my buttonhole on this top one, because it's off and completely pointless. But I don't think you can particularly see it, and I wouldn't wear it right up to the top anyway, to be honest. I would always wear it a bit open. I'm really pleased with it, and hopefully I'll be wearing it tomorrow. This concludes a full week of week 2. So I hope you enjoy my little video diary of what I've been wearing, and if there are any of the fabrics that you like and I still have it in stock, I will drop the link below, or just message me and I'll send you the direct link. Yeah, so just 2 more weeks, we're halfway there.